If you're a fan of the BMW X3 but find its boxy body a little too boring, its more modern sibling, the all-new 2023 BMW X4, wears an eye-catching fastback design that appeals to sophistication. The X3 and other quarterback SUVs for that matter offer more practicality, and the new BMW X4 is more about style. But do the features of the X4 make it worth buying? Keep watching this video to find out why buyers are loving the fastback design. Do you happen to be looking for a sporty luxury compact crossover that's also stylish? BMW has a niche car for you. The 2023 BMW X4. The X4 is a slightly longer, wider, lower, and more interesting version of the X3. It trades away a bit of the back headroom with cargo space in exchange for its fastback profile. The BMW X3 is no doubt much more practical, but the X4 does all things right in this regard, and it manages to be both comfortable and engaging to drive too. The base 2023 BMW X4 X-Drive 30i gets its speed from a turbocharged 2-liter four-cylinder engine that generates 248 horsepower with 258 pound-feet of torque. At its test track, this BMW model got to 60 miles per hour in just 6.2 seconds. So, if you're in the market for something more high-octane, the X4 M40i is a great fit. Also, this model is equipped with a turbocharged 3-liter 6-cylinder, which makes a beefy 382 horsepower and 365 pound-feet of torque. According to its track tests, BMW's X4 M40i goes to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds, and its engine node is as impressive as its acceleration. Its launch control is standard. Both trims have an 8-speed automatic transmission that sends power to all 4 wheels. Regardless of which X4 you choose, you'll be treated to an SUV that matches sharp handling with a ride quality that's easy to live with. The X4's brakes react quickly and are smooth and easy to use in regular driving, but the handling is its biggest strength with its standard M Sport suspension. A regular suspension is a no-cost option. The X4 test car felt solid and composed through quick corners and curves. The steering loads up well in sport mode during curves. It's well weighted but still sharp and accurate, inspiring confidence when breezing through twistier road sections. The X4 X-Drive 30i is equipped with a 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder, producing 248 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. That engine is joined with an 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour should take about 6 seconds. Performance increases in the X4 M40i, which has a 3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder, assisted by a mild hybrid system. The output totals 382 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, all sent through an 8-speed automatic transmission with all-wheel drive. Launching to 60 miles per hour should take only about 4 seconds. Fuel economy is estimated at 21 and 26 mpg in the 2022 model. If the X4 M40i isn't fast enough for you, then check out the X4M. It packs a 3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder that cranks out 473 horsepower and 457 pound-feet of torque. The competition package adds even more performance. The power for the X4M competition is rated at 503 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque, cutting the 0 to 60 mile per hour sprint to below 4 seconds. In addition to more aggressive styling, the X4M has upgraded brakes and suspension hardware, making it an overall sportier SUV than any other X4 model. In terms of the all-new 2023 X4S look, you'll either love it or you'll hate it. We appreciate the 2023 BMW X4's tapered roofline and its brash angularity, which doesn't quite jibe with its otherwise comfortable interior unless you grab one of the bright upholstery hues BMW offers the X4 looks like the X3 from the front with the same updates last year that gave it a more muscular front end and new 19-inch or larger wheel options. The roof line arches upward from the windshield before driving toward an integrated rear spoiler. It's fun, playful, and engaging, especially since BMW gave the roof itself more angles than the flat surface you'd see otherwise. It's more ordinary inside, especially black, tan, or gray. BMW uses some intriguing angles to group controls together, but this interior cries out for the available brown cognac or dark red upholstery to match its interior. You're going to want to call shotgun if you're not the lucky one driving your 2023 BMW X. For this crossover SUV has a nicely appointed cabin with terrific front seats and decent cargo room, but rear seat riders will find limited headroom. Clean modernity is the game's name with the X4's premium cabin. The all-new BMW X4 seats are firm, supportive, and great for long drives. Behind the wheel, its multiple adjustments for the front seats include thigh extenders along with inflatable side bolts, making sure a good fit for most body types, while the all-new 2023 BMW X4's ride is taut and it shrugs off rough roads reasonably well. It's quite easy to exceed the speed limit without realizing it. It's also pretty quiet. Sure, there's a touch of wind noise, but the zesty engine, smooth ride, and hushed interior make it easy to drive. The new X4 deceptively fast. The center stack looks like the shield of a superhero, and it sits under a stylish floating touch screen. The all-new X4 is 35.5 inches of rear legroom, is less than the user gets with its much more pragmatic relative, the X3, which is 36.4 inches. Also, the BMW X4 forces you to make some compromises regarding its cargo space. This model gives just 19 cubic feet of cargo space with all seats in place and 51 cubic feet with its rear seats lowered. The BMW X3 fares much better in this area, giving 29 cubic feet of room for your belongings behind the second row, as well as 63 cubic feet with the rear seat folded. Some of its overall cargo space is lost because of the sloping roofline when compared to the BMW X3, but there's still a decent amount of room with additional flexibility with the 40/20/40 split folding rear seats. The test car also came equipped with sliding cargo rails and tie-downs, the multiple levers of the new X4 release the rear seats to fold down automatically. Plenty of interior storage helps keep phones and personal items close. Child seats, even larger ones, will fit quickly, although securing the top tethers requires removing the cargo cover first. The base model X4 comes with an HD radio as well as a 12-speaker sound system. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability will come standard, which allow you to connect the vehicle with your device seamlessly. An integrated navigation system is also standard, along with the infotainment system that comes with a 12.3-inch display screen. Since the X4 has not been crash tested, the X3's results show how it might perform in its most recent round of testing. The X3 got the highest 5-star overall crash safety rating from the NHTSA and the best good score in all 6 IHS crash worthiness tests. The driver assists and active safety features include front automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, and automatic high beams. Adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist are all available as extra cost options. Like the X3, the X4 comes with automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control that allows for limited hands-off driving at highway speeds is optional, though costly. This year BMW is restricting the tech to the X4 M40i and X4M versions. According to the automaker, the 2023 BMW X4 price starts at $53,400. That's for the base Model X Drive 30i. For this you'll get a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that can go from 0 to 60 in just 6 seconds. The X Drive 30i also comes with 19-inch wheels, sport seats, and aluminum trim. If you want more in the 2023 BMW X4, consider the M40i with a starting price of $64,650. The X4 M40i comes with a 3-liter twin-turbo inline-6 engine which makes 382 horsepower and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 4.4 seconds. The 2023 X4 M40i comes with everything in the X Drive 30i but also includes sport brakes and a sport suspension. You have many color options, though some of them, such as the carbon black metallic, will cost you an extra $650 if you happen to be in the market for a high-end luxury SUV. The 2023 BMW X4 may be just what you're looking for. It's stylish, sleek, and loaded with features. It's also easily customizable so that you can make it exactly as you want and pay what you're willing. The new BMW X4 undoubtedly looks like it means business, more so than the X3, but ultimately, they're the same car. Click on your screen now to learn more about why the BMW X3 is BMW's best-selling SUV.